Hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Zarina and this is Nala. Today we're talking more about Meghan Markle. The last video I made on her did very well. Surprisingly, I was not expecting that. And if you are here from that video, thank you so much for your support and thank you for subscribing if you did. If you didn't subscribe but you're still here, thank you still. I am excited to talk more about her and her shenanigans, I guess. Today, I don't have a specific interview to focus on. I wanted to just talk in general about her. I did listen to her podcast episode with Jamie Kern Lima. I wanted to mock that episode as well as I did the interview with in her channel, in Jamie Kern Lima's channel. There wasn't much for me to say about that. I feel like that was more of like business focused, which it should have been. The whole podcast is female founders, so they were mostly talking about the business side of it. To be honest, I'm gonna say in this episode, Jamie Kern Lima was not annoying at all. I don't know if it's because we didn't get the visuals, but I feel like she was focusing more on the business side and not to be like other girls. I am more interested in hearing about that rather than what bunch of millionaires, billionaires do in their free time, in their cozies, in their makeup-free faces. No, I don't care about that. Anyway, they were talking about how she ended up with that huge success, and she was talking about so many no's that she got, and through all of that, she still persevered, and it is a really good and inspiring story. But if I have to nitpick something, as a woman who is trying to start their own business, I feel like I learned nothing from that interview other than don't take no for an answer. Don't give up. Keep going. Like any basic motivational thing that you could see on the internet. Like I did not learn anything about investing, anything about learning the ins and outs of starting a business in a smaller or a bigger scope, I guess. Like I did not learn anything about that. I just learned about the story, like how It Cosmetics took off. Anyways, with the episode, like podcast episode, I did take some notes, but there was nothing of huge interest for me to hone in on. I saw a comment on my previous video. Somebody was saying, it is because we get the visuals. It is truly because we get the visuals of Meghan Markle and we are cringing so much. If we didn't have those visuals, we wouldn't cringe, which actually turned out to be true. That is my personal opinion, that I didn't cringe that much. I was cringing when Meghan was inserting herself in every situation. Like, not that she asked the specific question, but Jamie Kern Lima would talk about something, and as soon as she finishes, or like her voice goes down, maybe she's going to continue, but Meghan jumps in and adds her own story. Like, oh, when I start this, when I tried to go in through this, like nobody asked, like if you don't care, I'm sorry, we don't care. We are here to listen to your guest. That's usually how the podcast is. Like you are there to listen to the guests and their stories and the questions, the answers to the questions they give. I think it was Time 100 that Meghan mentioned that she started this podcast to document and also showcase building of a business as you are doing it, and she wanted to not be like the guest, like have the whole product, or she didn't want to be the guest that she has on the show. Stay with me here, it's gonna take me a while to explain. So she invites these guests over. Those guests are already well-established founders, and Meghan is just starting now, and she wants to do this podcast as if like a digital diary sort of thing. She's building a business on the side, but also she's talking about how it is going at the same time.
Confessions of a Female Founder felt as though it was the perfect complement for what I was building at this point in my life. Between the series and between the brand, I thought, how interesting is it to be able to listen to the conversations of someone building a business while they're doing it? And that includes all of the pivots and twists and turns and redirections that happen. As any entrepreneur will tell you, every day is full of surprises. And
which would be a good idea, because like when everything is said and done and you're just like, phew, we got over the difficult part, then it's just a success story. But there are so many, not only failed, but who didn't get to be successful. Those business ventures are also good to learn from, I think. So I understand, so I see the vision where she wants to do, like she wants to do this podcast as she is trying to build. So I see the vision. But again, it's her personality that puts people off. I don't know. I feel bad for her. I feel like she so wants to be accepted. She so wants to be liked, but it's her personality that people just don't like her. And whatever she wants to do, it feels like a performative, loving act nobody really cares about. Like people are seeing through her acts, I feel like, and nobody's liking her, and that hurts her even more. And she's trying on new personalities to see who else would like her, which is not a way to live at all. I've been looking at the comments, and in my last video, I said something along the lines of, I don't care if she actually gave birth to the children or she had a surrogate deliver them for them. That's me, who doesn't have any ties with English monarchy. I that does not involve me. That does nothing to me personally. But at the same time, it is also me who has no interest, who has never had any interest in history. Like I don't know much about this whole thing, aside from everything I've learned from their drama. I'm gonna call it drama. And I've been watching The Crown, the show. I've seen a bunch of stuff from there, and it intrigued me, so I looked it up. All I know is from these two situations. So I'm just asking questions here, and you are so kindly helping me find out that it is a point of issue because the children are in the line of succession, apparently, which I don't even understand, because they stepped down from being a working royal in the monarchy. Correct me if I'm wrong. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. They stopped being royals. They cannot use HRH in an official form because they're not working royals anymore. And they stopped being royals. Is that the same thing? If he is not HRH, is he still Prince Harry, or he's just Harry the ginger guy? I don't know. Aside from all of that, like, even imagine that's what goes on my mind. Imagine they step down from being a working royal, but their family is still, like, they are still a part of monarchy, so they're still in the family. But with all the bridge burning shit that they did with Oprah interview, I don't think, first of all, I'm sure that William, Prince of Wales, William, will stop them from being in any relations with the line of succession. That's what I think, with the bare minimum knowledge that I have. King Charles, he would like them to be in the family, I guess, because it's his children, okay, and his grandchildren. I don't think he cares that much about Meghan as a person. Like, as a human, yeah, she's a human, but what she did to them, I wouldn't blame him if he hated her, to be honest. Normal people, we only dislike Meghan, but that family have all the right to actually hate her. I said what I said. Anyway, all of that aside, if you are leaving your family with the assumption that they were being mean to you and they were not being accepting of you, specifically Meghan, because you're black, half black, and your child now, your children, two of them. So why would you still want them to be in the line of succession either? Like, I don't understand. Like, if you are running away from that family because they're being racist to you, they're going to be racist to your children as well. So you might as well take them out of the line of succession as well. That's what I think. But what do I know? Let me know in the comments, because there are a bunch of things. There are a lot of things I don't know. I've just been engulfed in this drama for the past month or so, and that's all of the knowledge that I have. I don't know much. And speaking of Meghan being half black, there were a couple of, not many, but a couple of people in the comments calling me a white supremacist because I am criticizing a person who is half black. I'm not gonna hold your hand while I say this. Not everything is about race. Even though this whole drama started with the guise of race, like she started it, okay? I think, allegedly, I don't know if I should say allegedly, because it is pretty clear to me that they were not being racist. They were being pretty accommodating, and I don't think they were creating a hostile working environment for her, but she was doing so on her own to other people. But allegedly, I guess. I don't have any money for them to sue me over. So again, just because someone is a certain race, that doesn't give them a pass to be a bitch. And you see that I'm white and I don't know, there's nothing else. Just because I'm white doesn't mean I'm privileged. I am from a third world country, and there's nothing privileging. I don't know how nobody brought the race conversation in when we were talking about how unsufferable she is as a person. Nobody talked about the race. Not a single person talked about the race. Moving on. I was gonna touch a little bit more on the divorce thing. So since I posted that video, she's been posting her mood board. Was it the vision board with her and Harry's pictures, and then her pictures in Beyonce concert, like telling us, showing us, and telling us how happy they are. I mean, if they're happy, we're happy. I don't want anyone to be unhappy in their marriages. But the fact that she has this need to prove it to us, especially from the person who is done with the prove it games, I feel like it is getting old. And not to be ageist, I'm just kidding. It just got old so fast, and it's not fun to watch anymore. We could criticize her every single move. We could criticize, I saw a video. I learned about that vision board, the mood board thingy, because of the videos I saw on my YouTube feed. Every single person is talking about the mood board. Every single person is making video about the vision board. Okay, we could criticize every single small move she makes, but it's the same old thing. It's just like her interviews. It's the same thing over and over and over again, and sometimes in even the same font, same size. It's the same thing. There's no need for us to go in depth that much, I feel like, but at the same time, I see the fun in it. So if you want me to make another video on her with these smaller things, if you would like to see that, let me know. I will gladly make them. But I do want to talk more about Drew Barrymore interview and Time 100 interview. So keep an eye on keep an eye out for that one. This one was just a quick video that I wanted to talk about, but there will be more coming. Not about the small, again, like not about the small things. I want to go more in depth. Again, all this to say, I don't care what anyone does in their own time with their own money, even though it's not really their own money, I guess. I don't know. They just grifted that. Anyway, usually don't care what they do, like what rich people. It just starts to annoy me when it affects other people, especially smaller people. The latest example is that one person who used her bath salt recipe, she got blotches on her body all over the place. And now we are moving into the territory of being physically harmful, emotionally harmful. We know Meghan, she will not take any accountability. And and her lawyer responded that we did not tell you to do that, and this was a foreseeable or not a foreseeable mistake that you would make. They just say that it's your fault, it's not our fault. They basically say that, and I'm pretty sure she's not going to pay her. She's not going to compensate for that. I'm pretty sure. Like she keeps saying that, oh, I'm so happy, I'm so happy. We don't want you to be unhappy. That is all for me to say for today's video. For the emoji of the video, I saw all the pizzas on the comments and I loved it so much. Thank you so much for all the support, for watching all the way through and commenting the pizza. For today's video, let's do the frog emoji for the princess that we have on our hands. I don't know why. Just put the frog emoji if you made it this far. And thank you so much. Follow me on Instagram if you would like to. Request any videos that you want me to make about her or any other celebrity. I am having so much fun making this drama tea content. If you would like to see me talk about any other person, just let me know. I will gladly make it. Or if you have any specific interview or situation that you want me to talk about Meghan Markle, I will do so. Thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. To Scooby-Doo or not.